How's it going, good people? My name is Shadowy and welcome back to Money Meditation. This is the first video that we've done in about a year, and that's because for about 9 months now I actually haven't had a voice. It's been really frustrating, it's been really difficult to deal with, and it's taken quite a large toll on my mental health. But if I don't start making videos now, even with my voice the way it is at the moment, I'm never going to get to do this again. And so we thought, just do it, screw the voice, and let's just push on through. So today we're going to have a look at a scam which we have come across on the internet, and that is QZ Asset Management. I will be telling you why it's a scam, the information that I found out on the company, and why you should absolutely not put your money with these scammers. To claim that something is a scam right off the bat is quite a big accusation to make, so let's have a look at 5 reasons why I am telling you this is a scam. QZ Asset Management, or QZ Asset Management, is a company which is apparently registered in China and has been in operation for a decade or longer than a decade. So I thought, 我可以说中文，我看一点点中文，我可以看中文的网路，看这个公司。So I did, since I speak Chinese and can read a little bit of it, I thought, let me look at the Chinese internet and see what this company is actually about, and not just what we are seeing in South Africa. The first thing I found is all of the advertising is in English. Now, if this really were a Chinese company, having been in operation for so long, there would be something on, maybe not Google, but definitely on Baidu or on Weibo or on some Chinese website about this company. There just isn't anything there. So I thought, let me have a little look a little bit deeper, and I Googled the address, and it's a workshare. I don't know about you, but any billion yuan company definitely has their own headquarters. They're not sharing an office space with your uncle down the road that's running an online tea store. The company also doesn't sell anything. There's no products or services. They claim to have this magical AI algorithm, which, if they were operating a decade ago, this would have to be the most advanced AI on the planet. It would put Google, ChatGPT, it would put everything else to shame. They would be the top AI company in the world selling their AI. They wouldn't be giving people online this type of returns that they claim to be giving them. So that is number one. They don't sell anything. There's very little information outside of their own propaganda online in both English and Zhongwen. And their address is laughable. Okay, reason number 2. This company claims to give you 1% a day up to 400% a year. Not might give you, they guarantee it. Now, firstly, nothing in life, including your life, is guaranteed, right? You cannot guarantee anything. Tomorrow, heaven forbid, the sun might not even rise. No one can guarantee you a 400% return. For comparison, Warren Buffett, who is widely considered the greatest investor of all time, has only achieved 20% a year every year. So to have some magical phony AI claim that they're going to give you 20 times that is just, if something sounds too good to be true, it is, right? No one is going to take your 1,000 or 10,000 rand and turn it into 1,000,000 rand in a year or 5 years with some phony AI nonsense. Okay, it's not going to happen. Third reason is, if you look at the company and you look at the board members, they don't exist outside of everything that the company posts. If you Google any of them, there is no information outside of QZ Asset Management. The CEO, Blake Young, is supposed to have gone to all these amazing universities and done all these amazing things and worked at really high-ranking asset management firms, but there's no record of him. So surely if you worked at some of the top firms in the world, there would be a paper trail. You don't just work somewhere and disappear. So I thought, because I had seen on a previous expose that they claimed that maybe it's a language thing. So I googled his Chinese name, Yang Pulei, and there's nothing there either. I thought maybe it's a Google problem since Google is banned in China, so I looked on Weibo and there's no information on him there either. If you are a living person, there is information on you. Your internet provider is constantly gathering information, whether that's the Indian restaurant you like going to or your Meituan account, or there is something there on everybody. For you to not exist takes one hell of a concerted effort. Now, why would you want not to exist? Maybe because you are scamming people in multiple countries. In fact, the last time that Yang Pulei or Blake Young was even mentioned online outside of anything to do with QZ Asset Management was in 2019, which just so happens to be the year they launched in South Korea before failing, rebranding and moving into South Africa, Nigeria and the DRC, where they seem to have taken a really strong foothold and their scam seems to be running really well for them. Reason number 4 is that the funds invested by unsuspecting victims, really, because I can't even call the people who are putting their money in this investors. You're not investing, you are just being victimized. So the money that these victims are putting into this fraudulent scheme is locked into it for at least 90 days. Now, you could say that it's not uncommon for financial institutions to have some sort of penalty if you take your money out before a set amount of time, and that is true. But these penalties are insane. If a person invests any amount of money and they want to withdraw their funds before 90 days, you will be penalized heavily. If you take your money out in the first month, you will lose half of your money. That is more than what SARS will take away from you for withdrawing your pension fund early. 50%. You will lose half of the money you put in. If you withdraw your money within the first 31 to 60 days, you are losing a quarter, 25% of your money. And then if you withdraw your money from day 61 to day 90, you still lose 10% of your money. The only reason that they will be doing this is because they are using newer investors' money to pay out the older investors. This is a classic pyramid scheme. It's not even that sophisticated. It is like a basic bitch of pyramid schemes. This is the basicest bitch of pyramid schemes. She's basically walking around with Starbucks in her nugs. Even if you are seeing posts online of people buying brand new Mercedes and thanking QZ Asset Management, you don't know that that person has taken a 90% balloon payment, sold their left kidney and all this stuff just to afford those cars. Guys, online life is not real life. It still doesn't prove the legitimacy of this scam. The last point that I want to speak on, and really it's only the last point because if I keep going, we'll be here all night, is a matter of regulation. Now, in their numerous propaganda pamphlets and online videos, which are really very low budget, and guys, if you're going to be trying stuff, I mean, at least you're stealing so much money, you can put some more money into like the production of your videos. It's really poor quality. Do better. Another point that they constantly bring up is that they claim that they're a member of the Asset Management Association of China. Now, personally, I don't think they're a member. I think they're the founder. Because the original company and the AMAC, which is really not any sort of regulatory body at all, it's like getting your driver's license off the back of like a cereal box, they were founded at the same time, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Now, if you go on the AMAC's website, you do find links to other sketchy banks. It doesn't, like, you can link the IMF's website to literally anything. That doesn't mean the IMF is in any way endorsing the BS that you are peddling. So having the IMF website linked to the AMAC website means nothing. But the AMAC, like I've said, is not a regulator. The regulator that they would be a member of, and there are two possible ones depending on if you're seeing them as as a stockbroker or as an asset management company, which, you know, I'm sort of on the fence between the two of them, although they shouldn't be on any fences because it's a scam. But anyway, if they were doing some sort of security investment, they should be a member of the Chinese Securities Regulatory Commission or the CSRC, which they're not. It's basically the SEC of China. Or if you're going from the asset management route, you see, and this is where I think they're trying to be really clever, they would be a member of the Insurance Asset Management Association of China. You see the really slight difference there, the AMAC or the IAMAC? So close, miles, worlds really apart. So even if they were a member of the Insurance and Asset Management Association of China, that is only a subsidiary of the Chinese Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission. So there would be tons of paperwork on this company in Chinese. It's easily translatable to English. I spent far too much time on Chinese government websites researching this video to find anything on this company. I found dololo, zilch, nada, foco, right? I found nothing on them. So, those are 5 reasons. If you want a bonus one, here it is. Bonus reason number 6. If you watch the first 20 seconds of their promotional propaganda online, literally in the first 20 seconds, the dude says, this is not a fly-by-night operation. And I'm sorry, if you're telling me you're not something that I didn't expect you to be, you 100% are that thing. I am 100% questioning everything you've just said.
Yeah. What's a fly-by-night?
Like, you're gonna give them your money and then they're gonna run away with your money. Like, if you stay at a hotel, right, it's like the first thing they say to you is like, oh, don't worry, we totally washed your sheets. No. No, you didn't. I am not staying there. You didn't wash my sheets. There are some things that don't need to be said, right? And you saying them puts everything into question. So reason number 6, they're telling you they're not a fly-by-night operation. 100% means they are guaranteed they are going to run away with your money. It doesn't matter if your aunt's uncle, sister's brother managed to get money out. By the time that people start losing money, the operation has already been running for so long. Like, people were getting paid out by Bernie Madoff. That doesn't mean he wasn't running a Ponzi scheme. So please, if anyone sends you anything about QZ Asset Management, send them this video, right? Get the information out there. If you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, please give it a like, subscribe down below for more content that's not exactly like this, but if you want content like this, we can do this more often as well. So, if you like to, please subscribe to Money Medesh. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.